It's the Q102 Halloween party. Throw that up here. Throw that up here for Gene. My God. Somebody just disrobed. Put your head in that thing, man. There we go. Man, I gotta...
You know what the best thing is? The best thing is how really shy everybody is.
Yeah, everybody's really shy here tonight.
It's really cool.
I gotta hang out with you more often, man. Yeah. This never happens to me.
We can't hear. Why is that? Why can't they hear me?
Well, they can hear. Can they hear?
They can't.
Can y'all hear Gene?
Can you hear me? No, you can't. Can you hear me?
Can we turn up the mains a little bit?
Fire the sound man.
See if we...
1, 2, 3. This doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Well, here, let me try this. Let me give this one to you.
1, 2, 3. That works. What I was saying before we kill the sound man is just that it's really cool to be here. We appreciate it. You guys have always been very sweet to us, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you, Gene. I want to thank you for coming out and making the trip to see us here in Dallas this Halloween. You got a new record out. It's Carnival of Souls, and this is actually with Eric and Bruce still, right?
Actually, it's a new record that was really an old record. This record was finished about 3 years ago, and this came right before we decided to sit down with Ace and Peter and have a serious heart-to-heart. And we didn't have a clue what was going to happen. And we should really fire the sound man now. What do you say? Yeah. And one thing led to the other, and at the end of the record, we really had to have a heart-to-heart with Eric and Bruce, and basically tell them that ultimately what we do is really for the fans. And if the fans want something, then we go for it. Why is it feeding back?
While we get this sound problem worked out, let's go to the new song off the album, Carnival of Souls. This is New Kiss. It's called Jungle on Texas Best Rock live at the Copper Tank in Deep Ellum, the Q102 Halloween party with Gene Simmons from Kiss.
You know, I just want to... This thing is not working.
Yes, it's working.
No, yeah, but they can't hear me. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they can hear me. Can you hear me now? Yeah, that's much better. You gotta, yeah.
That was the one I just had. I just switched it with you.
So I just want to commend the food industry of Texas. It's either the water or the milk, or there's something in here, but you grow them so healthy, the girls here just look extra healthy. I don't know what it is. Must be the water. They can't hear a fucking thing I'm saying.
Yeah, they can hear you. See?
You gotta swallow it.
Huh?
You gotta put your mouth on it.
Yeah. There you go. You gotta swallow it.
But it doesn't help if we do this, right? Now they can hear us. How about that?
It can help. There you go. Just got to call the man to know what to do here.
But anyway, about Carnival of Souls, the reason I'm here is just to talk about the record for a second, because people shouldn't mistake this for the Ace and Peter record, which is forthcoming. We're about to go into the studio December, and in December, right before Christmas, we're going to enter the studio with brand new songs from Ace, Peter, Paul, and myself. And by early spring, the record will come out, and then by July 4th, somewhere in these United States, we're going to be holding a free concert. We're not going to tell you where it is. We are making arrangements now with the various planes, trains, and automobiles that are going to lead into this place, because they're going to be expecting 1 million people. Wow. And at that event, which is going to be for free,
right,
just from us to the fans, here we go again. We're going to do the kind of things that people only dreamed about live. So it's all going to happen July 4th. Thereafter, September, we're going to be going out on a worldwide tour that is going to take us through the year 2000.
Right on. Hitting the road big time with Kiss. We talked last year when you came through town. We did an interview about the reunion tour with Ace and Peter. And you talked about doing a tour like that, where you said it'd be something like no one's ever seen before. The lights would never come back up. Is this part of that deal?
No, this is going to make that look like kid stuff.
Oh, really?
This stuff is way beyond anything. I'll only say 3D, and then after that, you'll have to figure it out.
All right, all right.
But honestly, we're spending an awful lot of time and money making sure that the next tour is going to make what everybody thought was the best tour they'd seen look like kid stuff.
Well, you know, when y'all reunited and went on that tour, it was huge, and all the Kiss fans like me that were kids, kids growing up listening to Kiss, all came back out of the woodworks, and all of a sudden it was cool to like Kiss again.
Actually, we're told it was the #1 grossing tour of the world, 96, 97. Wow. And these, you know what? It's times like this I'm glad I'm a heterosexual. Look at all that. Look at all that. Wow.
That's the difference between Kiss and most other bands out there, is that when you go see Kiss live, you get a show, you get entertained, you get rocked, you get everything that a rock concert is supposed to be. Whereas some of these shows you go to nowadays, everyone stands, the band stands there and doesn't seem to be enthused about it.
We don't have a problem with any band who wants to get up there and just stand and strum their guitars. We don't have any problem with that because every band is different. But I do think these bands should charge less. If you're going to give less, you should charge less. If you give more, you get more.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Back in the day, I saw you back in '77 at Tarrant County Convention Center with Breathless opening up, and you guys are famous for, we talked about this last time, about bringing bands that are on the up and coming, taking them out on the road with you and putting them in front of thousands of people every night, and that's very cool. We did this last time. Tell us some of the bands that you have done that over the past 25 years.
Some of the bands we gave a start to, but we take no credit for them because everybody lives and dies by their own vibe, their own music.
But you're giving them the shot to get in front of these people.
We've given first tours to Rush, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Cheap Trick. I mean, as many Anthrax, as many bands as you can name. And that's only because we like the same things you do. I mean, if we see something that we like, we make sure we give them a chance to get up there and give people a chance. All anybody ever really wants is a chance to swing the bat. Right. And then it's up to you to hit a home run or just to get a bunt.
That's right.
So all we do is provide the stage. And on the very last tour that we did, 96, 97, we took a different approach. We wanted to make sure as many different bands as possible got a chance to play in the big time. So we gave the Melvins 3 shows and 311 2 or 3 shows and really tried to get as many new bands as possible out there. And then ultimately it's up to people.
Right. Well, I know you made some friends of ours real happy, the Nixons, who are based out of here, Dallas, but were good friends of mine, and they were so charged, man, because y'all gave them Madison Square Garden opening dates, and they were beside themselves. I mean,
every night, Madison Square Garden, there were 4 of them, but we came back and did a couple more. Every night was a different band. It was 311, and then Coyote Shivers, and then Melvins, I think, and then Nixons.
Right. And they were so thrilled. I mean, I think you made their career by giving them that shot. And they said,
no, I don't think so. The only thing you can do is maybe it's like when you see a movie you like, you turn your friend on to them. You say, hey, you should go see this movie, and then it's up to the friend to go see it or not.
I meant that in more of a way as like you made their day. They were so excited. They talked about that for months. Being how nice you guys were coming into their dressing room.
The other thing we do is it's not just providing an arena for these bands to do the shows, but also before they go on to make sure they know that they're welcome. So right before they go on, we welcome them. We go into their dressing room and make them feel at home.
That's great. Let's go back to the live album. This is Deuce. We got Gene Simmons live at the Copper Tank, the Q102 Halloween party.